Hello dears, welcome to Beauty with a Heart. I'm Lily, also nice Lulu. Today I'll be sharing with you how to achieve this look. Testing of new products, chit-chatting, and also the conclusion of the first impression of the new products I've tried. So let's get started! Hello dears, I already applied the primer, so let's now go into the foundation. This is the H&M Natural Setting Foundation. This is the frosted glass packaging and with the pump. So let's squeeze out just 1 pump. 1.5. You're going to feel the foundation first with the finger. It feels lightweight. Feel comfortable. And actually it feels moisturizing as well, I don't know why. It's supposed to have a setting look. And in the box, it was saying it has sheer coverage with dewy finish. So again, let me blend half of the face with this Juno sponge, because I'm going to give you an update of this. I've been using this for a week. And the normal sponge blender. So yeah, I'll start with this first. The side that I applied with the Juno sponge, I find that it can't really move the products well and blend the products well. You have to keep patting on the sponge to the skin so that the foundation doesn't just stay on the surface. And I realized this week I was applying with this Juno sponge blender, my mouth area here become more patchy. Actually it's not really patchy but more fussy. Perhaps it's because of my little tiny hair around this area. Not so much into the results, because my normal sponge blender will not show the fussiness in the mouth area here. So this is what I've discovered so far with the Juno sponge blender. And also I've tested out with my other sheer coverage dewy finish foundation. Juno sponge blender will give the foundation to a more matte and airbrush look. Personally, I would prefer dewy finish instead of the airbrush matte finish. So I wouldn't really want to use it with the liquid foundation. Okay dears, actually on this side, which I'm supposed to blend with the sponge blender, the normal sponge blender, I've already blended it out because my camera stopped as it reached the maximum size. So on this side here, actually it does have small little issue with the foundation. Because I left the foundation on the skin for quite some time, it solidifies. And this sponge is damp, quite wet. So when I was patting on with the foundation with the sponge, it gets actually blotchy and it kind of like getting balls all around. So what I do is, I just apply another layer of this liquid foundation. Now comparing these two sides with two different applicators, my right, which is the Juno sponge, and my left is the normal sponge blender. This side here with the normal sponge blender is more dewy, and this is more of my preference. And this side here is more thicker coverage and airbrushed and more mattified. So it really depends on your own personal preference, whether you like to have a more dewy look, then you go for a sponge blender, or you prefer a mattifying and airbrush and thicker coverage look, then you go for this Juno sponge. The good part about this Juno sponge is you can also use it dry to apply powder onto the skin. So later I'll be doing that. I did not get powder, so I'm going to use this palette. This is the Emily Noel, the Knits palette. This is actually the second time it appears on my video. The first time I'm only using the blusher. So now I'm going to use this kindness all over the face. So I'm using this. Okay, Juno sponge. The way that I like to apply Juno sponge is with powder dry. And it dries up very fast. So I'm going to swipe it first and apply straight to whichever is needed. With the Juno sponge, it actually gives the powder a thicker coverage. So if you dears would like to have thick coverage, yeah, you can use this with powder. Okay, let me fill it with my finger first. When I was doing the swiping, the powder feels smooth and my finger can't stop wiping it. Powder is fine, very fine. Oh, so fine, so smooth. Okay, let me continue applying this to the face. Can you just see this become more powdery already? The dewiness has gone. Oh. And yes, I just got this yesterday. This is the BH Cosmetics, their latest Satin Finish Bronzer. Brilliance Bronzer. This is in the color Golden Girl, if I did not remember wrongly. This is so compact. Okay, I'm not a bronzer person, but I'm just curious because everybody is raving about this bronzer. Yes, having said that, this is my third bronzer. It's rose gold for this surface and it's very reflective. It's like a mirror, you can see whatever surroundings over here. And it has a magnetic closure. This is the color. This is the color. Let me feel with my finger first. Okay, it's not as smooth as the powder just now, but I enjoy touching it. You see? It's pigmented. And it's smooth. Okay, now I'm going to apply. Oh no, I think I used too much force. See? All the kickback. Yeah, I should apply with light-handed, and I think there's a lot of amount over here. So let me tap off the excess first and remove the excess. Okay, I'll apply over here. Very natural on my skin because I actually not a bronzer person. I don't like the bronze because I find that I'm already quite tan, so I don't want my face to be too warm. And if you take a closer look at the powder over here, there are some tiny little specks of shimmers. It's not obvious, but you can see the shimmers as you tilt around the product. And it's good that it comes with a mirror. So I'll apply bronzer all around the face perimeter. And yes, today my face is very round because last night I slept at 4 AM and woke up at about 8 AM. It's my body reaction. Whenever I don't have enough sleep, I will just bloat and I don't have appetite for the whole day. Okay, now that I finished applying, I can't really see the bronzer because I just want to have a very natural color. And actually, although I'm not a bronzer person, this is the product that I am quite keen to try out today. And now this is a moment I've been looking for, the eyeshadow part. I am super duper happy for this. Emily Noel. Finally, she got collaboration. I'm her subscriber, and although I didn't follow all her videos, I am very happy for her because I know she has been doing YouTube for like maybe 10 over years. And she gave me the vibe that she's a very diligent, very stable and more mature. Her channel name is Emily Noel 83, so I assume 83 is her birth year. Yeah, hopefully I'm not wrong. If I am, please pardon me. Anyway, 1983. She is of the same age as my younger brother, so probably because she has a certain age, that's why she's more mature. I can feel more related to her, not that I'm more mature. But she just gives me a very stable sense. Not so much rah-rah, not so much drama, and in fact, I don't hear any drama from her. Anyway, so when I get to know this, Revolution Beauty going to collaborate with her, I am so looking forward for her products, her collaboration. Yes! And I finally got it. The sad thing is, I don't know when is the launch date for this. In the morning, I've already ordered the first batch from Revolution Beauty. Revolution Beauty is one of my favorite brands. Then in the afternoon, I saw the release of this. I'm so heartbreak because I already placed my order. So I wait till recently I bought it. And this has been out of stock, I think at least for the second time. I think yesterday when I looked at Revolution Beauty, I cannot see this palette. So hopefully it will be soon back in stock. So okay, I'll leave the review parts later. So now I'm going to use it on my eyes now. I haven't used it on my eyes at all. Okay, I know you dears have watched so many videos about this. Probably it comes with a full-size mirror, and yes, that is my ceiling fan and lighting. And I'm going to use this new eye brush set from BH Cosmetics. Yes, I also received it yesterday and I don't have the time to wash it, but I just want to use it. Yes, remember, wash it before you use, even though it's new. So I am just running a risk. Okay, this is the 7-piece essential eye brush set. It comes with the blending brush, a large flat shader brush, and this is the shading brush. This is the pencil brush, and this is the angled blending shading brush, and this is the angled brush. So I'm going to take this blending brush. Okay, actually I would prefer it to be more pointed because my crease is, I don't have much lid space, so I want my crease to be as defined as possible, but no worries, I will still use this and it feels soft. Right, so I'm going to apply this Midwest onto the crease. This is a huge brush on my eyes. Okay, maybe because the color is very near to my skin tone, I can't see that it's blended out now. Anyways, the reason I'm so happy for Emily Noel is because I will define her that she is the mid-level influencer. By having said that, I am defining mid-level as maybe they have like 5 digits followers, subscribers, to less than 1 million subscribers. I'm so happy because company are reaching out to this level of influencer instead of sticking around with the few influencer, the mega big influencer, because it can be so boring to see their products every now and then with the same company. So it's good that companies are reaching out to these smaller YouTubers and yet they are very influential. Another thing is, I find that for this mid-level influencer, they are more genuine and more sincere with their products review. Sorry, I think I'm really very bad in multitasking, putting on makeup and talking at the same time. Okay, now the color is starting to show up. Not as pigmented as the Juvia's Place eyeshadow. I think Juvia's Place is my benchmark. I just need to build up a few more layers. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush, which usually I will use another slimmer blending brush for the crease transition. But for this time around, I'll just use the same brush. So I'm going to pick up this Chit as the crease transitional. And talking about collaboration, I hope companies can look out for the mid-level influencer because they are more genuine, as I mentioned before, and they can connect better with their audience. And the few middle-level influencers I wish they can do a collaboration soon are Zabrana. I feel that she has the same vibe as Emily Noel. Yeah, very mature, stable, genuine, down to earth, and very motherly. Yeah. Emily Noel. I also find that she's very motherly also. And yeah, Angelica, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. She's a Swedish YouTuber. She is quite opinionated with products, so it's good to go to her channel to look at her review. Okay, now it's pigmented. You definitely need to build up a few more layers. Okay, I'm going to use this blending brush 102. Yeah, now that I realize there's number code on the brush. Maybe top story. Okay, I find that actually the brush is too big for my little lid. Okay, I'm going to apply over here on the eyelid. Oh yes dears, I always forget to mention to you, each time when I use a new palette, I wouldn't spray the brushes because I want to see as accurate as possible the proof performance, whether these shadows are pigmented and also opaque. It applies smoothly. Can you just see the sheen? But you know what? I'm going to use the finger. I realize sometimes I don't have patience to keep building up. I will just use finger, or rather a damp finger, spray with the water and go straight in to blend. Next, I'm going to use this new pencil brush 105 to apply this color. Oh heavens, it's over here. in the inner corner. Oh yes, continuing with the mid-level influencer. Any dears who has the same sentiments with me, and who are your favorite mid-level beauty influencer, and why do you like them? Please share in the comment section below, yeah? Okay, I know I cannot concentrate. I cannot do my makeup and talk at the same time. I think the hair is falling while I'm brushing, and there's one stray hair. I'm not sure whether you can see it. Okay, this color, Oh Heavens, is not as metallic as I would expect it to be, but it does its job. And also apply this on the eyebrow bone. Just need to build up a few more layers. Again, I'll use the same brush to use this color. I don't know how to pronounce this darker green color at the outer V, because this is one of the colors that attracts me, and I want to have a pop of colors. I don't know, I just suddenly feel like it, which it doesn't really match since I'm picking mostly neutral colors over here on the eyes right now. This is a very nice forest green. Yay! It's just a tiny little pop of color. I was reading this, All That Remains. This is a comic book by the artist James Dunn. It comprises of 3 short stories, and this is about dementia. And all these 3 stories are real stories dealing with dementia. I only read the first story and I got teary eyes. Not just teary, it got swollen actually. So just now while I was putting this green eyeshadow here, my husband was sharing with me this, and yeah, that's why I got teary eyes and the eyeliner cannot stick to it. Anyway, dears, have you come across anybody that experienced dementia before, as the patient or as the caretaker? It's not an easy task to take care of. I'm going to use this angled brush. This is number 107 from BH Cosmetics, and dip this color, this lighter green, shimmery green color, Grateful, and draw it here at the lower lash line. The brush feels very soft yet firm, very comfortable on the eyes. You know, dears, there are some eye brush that is prickling and it makes your eyes very irritated. This made me feel very comfortable. Alright, done with the eyeshadows. Can you dear see that there's gradient color? Now I'm going to go off screen to apply the lashes. Bye bye! Okay dears, finally I've completed the eye makeup look. So these lashes is from AliExpress. I just like this kind of crisscross design, it's more natural. And the glue hasn't dried yet, so on and off you can still see some white spots over here. And now the next step is to apply contour from this Emily the NYX palette, using Courage to contour. Yes. What do you think of the beauty community now? Recently, I know it's very dramatic. But I was thinking, beauty community doesn't just consist of the few big players over there. It actually has more small players like us. And I definitely sure that we are more drama free, because the drama channel likes to look for big YouTuber to stir drama. So do you think that, oh no, I applied too heavily, it's too pigmented, oh no, how am I going to blend out? Okay, anyway, I also forgot what I want to say already. Oh yes, do you really think that the beauty community is so negative, or is it just an artwork from the drama channels? I think this contour is too dark on my skin, but shouldn't be, because Emily Noel has much fairer skin than me. She's a white, I'm a yellow. Okay, do you think that my face is slimmer now? Oh, I think this part here didn't blend so well. At least it adds some shape to my face. Just now, my face was so round. Okay, let me feel the palette. Let me feel the powder over here. Oh yes, when I was tapping the brush here, it does have some kickback. The contour powder, the texture of the contour powder is not as fine as the powder over here, Kindness. Okay, I'm not going to use the blusher today because I already used it previously. But I can guarantee you there's specks of tiny little glitters here. It's not obvious on the face, but I would prefer a more glowy or satiny or even matte blusher instead of glittery blusher. And so far, I'm loving my eye makeup look and the makeup. Alright dears, I've already used this contour coverage of my nose and I think it's very dark. So I'm going to use this powder Kindness over the nose contour. Hopefully it will help to balance out. Hopefully. Don't know how it will be. Next, I'm going to use this blusher. This is from the Morphe Blushing Dates of Peach. It's a thrill blusher, and actually I am sad. This is my second purchase. I've ordered the bulk collection along with this and 39A and a Morphe lipstick, which I'm going to use it later to suit me. And this came in broken. So I request them to resend me a new one and I just received this. I think I might as well just use the middle one, the matte finish. This is only my second purchase with Morphe, and both times my products came in broken. On the screen now, it looks so natural. It looks as if that I'm not applying any blusher, but yes, in real life, yes, it does have a pop of peach. So I don't want to apply too heavily because I'm going out later. So now I'm going to apply the highlighter from this palette again. This is Gratitude. Okay, let me just swatch it with the finger. It feels rough. It does look glowy over here on the finger. It actually looks quite white. So I don't know whether it will be too white on me. Okay. My judgment now is I may not prefer this kind of highlighter, but who knows? I must apply on my face first. Okay, this is very natural. But on the screen, it's actually very blonding. See here? But on the mirror, there's not much glow or beam or whatever you call it. It looks good on the screen. Actually, what I want to say just now is this Gratitude highlighter is good for everyday use where it's very natural. You can just use it for work. Do you see any highlighter? I can't, you know. It doesn't impress me. Alright, the second last step. But it's actually the last step of the screen because I don't have a new setting spray. Applying the lipstick! This is the Morphe Cream Lipstick in the color, I don't know whether you can see, it's Love Triangle. I love the formula of this. Comes with a slanted tip like this, with the logo M, and it's all black. And then the logo Morphe is over here. Can you see? This is a very beautiful color. I find that this is very terracotta color, and I don't know why. When I apply this on my lips, I've already swatched it before. It reminds me of a NARS lipstick which I have very long time ago, maybe like 20 years. I'm so old. But yes, I really like this very much when I do the swatching of the lips. It's very soft. And I think it has a lot of lines over here already, so I must really be very gentle and soft and applying light pressure with it, otherwise I suspect that it will break very fast. See, this is very pigmented, very opaque. You just apply actually one layer and you have the full blown color. And ta-da! Okay, let me go off screen to spray because as I mentioned just now, I don't have a new setting spray. So see you in a while. Yeah! All done! Done! So how you dislike this look? I find that this is a very autumn look, and I always feel very funny when posing for the camera. Yeah. Anyway, now comes the conclusion for the product used just now. I'll just grab whatever my hands grab, not in sequence. Okay, talking about this first. The Emily Edit the Knit palette, or in fact, with the Once palette. Sometimes I will do a little bit of dreaming. I was dreaming one day, just one day, when my channel is big enough and there's company who wanted to do collaboration with me. The way I want to name the colors will be words of positivity. Something also along the line of the inner beauty tips that I share with you dears at the end of my every videos. Something like speak good words, think good thoughts, do good deeds. When I get to know how Emily names the color, I was so shocked. And I was actually very happy because actually her energy sync with me. Not talking about the colors, not the products. If you were to keep seeing courage, joy, gratitude, kindness, honesty, passion, peace, faith, hope, love, and you see it every day, it actually plants a seed in our brains that we will be courage, joy, gratitude, kindness, so on and so forth. And one day when the condition is ripe enough, we will be that and we will be happy and joy. So I really like the concept of the name because it's synchronized with me. This is what I want to do also. Okay, anyways, beside the name, which I truly love it, I find that it is really very meaningful. The color wise, okay, I haven't used the eyeshadows over here on my eyes. I just swatch it, and I find that this passion color, it can be quite tricky. You will need to build a few more layers. The courage, which is the contour, doesn't suit me, it's too dark. And apparently the four face colors over here, it will suit fairer skin tone. But I find that actually it's quite weird. The courage is too dark for me, which I'm not so fair. But the rest of this color, joy, gratitude, which is a highlighter. The highlighter, now even on the screen, I can't even see the highlighter. And kindness is alright for me. Joy, I like the color, but not the glitter. So just based on these four face products, I don't think I will be buying it if not for review purpose and support purpose. I haven't tried the eyeshadow though, so I could change my mind. As for this big palette over here, the Once palette is a super huge palette. Actually, it's a 24 colors palette. Yeah, 24 colors. Okay, although I find that it's not so pigmented and not so opaque as my benchmark, this is great for starter, beginners. I only use about 6 to 7 colors just now. I haven't tried all of them on the eyes. I only do hand swatches. So this is my conclusion so far. I will have to test it out more to share with you, to follow up with you. So at the current thought is, it's good for beginners or for people who are not like me, which is the makeup junkie. They just want to have a good palette, a good enough palette. And sometimes when an eyeshadow palette is too pigmented, it can be very troublesome to apply. It takes a little skill to apply. This is good for those who doesn't wear makeup very frequently, and also the beginners, and also for the makeup artists, for the wide array of colors over here. So Revolution Beauty can produce good quality eyeshadow. Okay, not as good as Juvia's Place, but yeah, at least it's good quality. Okay, coming back to the blusher from Morphe. Seriously, I find that how wrong can a blusher be? Furthermore, it's a peach color. I find that peach can be suitable for most of the Asian skin tone. And yeah, you can't see it here, but it's actually very pigmented on the cheeks. So apply this little at a time. Love the lipstick. It's very moisturizing, so if you dears who are not into matte lipstick and into cream lipstick, yeah, you can test this out also. But the thing is, the shipping cost to Singapore is very expensive, so you might want to share with your friends, or you just plan out how you want to purchase with them. Overall, as I mentioned just now, the customer service, the delivery, everything, the whole experience, I don't really enjoy it. So buy it necessarily. That's all I can say. The Jono sponge, this is a follow-up. I prefer to apply it dry with the dry powders. It will really give a thicker coverage to the powder. And when it's wet, it will give a more airbrush and matte look. And also, it will thicker the coverage. So I don't really like this kind of matte look or airbrush look. I still prefer dewy look. So personally, I wouldn't want to use it wet. So now we are talking about the 7-piece brushes, which I don't know why I've lost 1 piece. Okay, out of these 7-piece eye brushes, I will only use this. This is the blending brush, and this is the shader brush, the flat one, and pencil brush. I will use them more often. But the thing is, out of these 3, these 2 are too big for my eyes. Not really suitable for my Asian eyes. So I will only use this pencil brush. So dears, if you have eyes like mine, the Asian type, you may want to skip this brush set totally. Alright, so now comes to the foundation, which I'm wearing it right now, and I super duper love sheer coverage, or actually I prefer no coverage at all. And also dewy finish liquid foundation. So currently on my skin is very comfortable, not sticky at all, especially now that I've piled it up with so many layers of powders. I like it so far. But of course I will see throughout the day how it performs, so still too early to tell. And last but not least, this bronzer. This bronzer may change my mind about bronzer, because I really share I'm not a bronzer person. But I seriously like the texture. This is really very fine and very smooth. Although I cannot find it on my face, I cannot find any traces actually. On the hand swatching, I like it. I like the effect. It's natural, it's smooth. I wouldn't say it's glowy, but it's just very smooth. Alright dears, that's all for my new product sharing. So now it's your turn to share with me. Which products are you thinking of getting, or do you have it already? Is it this, the Elmerly Noel the Once palette? Or is it this, the BH Cosmetics Satin Brilliance Bronzer? Please share in the comment section below, yeah? Thank you very much. Alright dears, that's all for the sharing today, and thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video is not so super duper long like the previous one. Okay, last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. Only by relinquishing your previous step can you make the next one forward. Success comes from allowing others to take advantage of your abilities. This is a very profound inner beauty tip, so hopefully I can do that also. And yes dears, if you happen to like this video, consider to subscribe. And also, if you haven't watched my huge giveaway videos, I will also link it in the description box below. And all the products that I've used today will also be in the description box. Alright, thanks for watching again. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!